Good morning, yogis. Welcome to your morning yoga challenge day 14. I can't believe we're almost at the end of our challenge, and I'm so proud of you for making it this far. And I hope you're proud of yourself as well. In today's class, we'll do the energizing flow to bring some energy to our body for the day ahead. And our positive affirmation for today is, my life is filled with love and joy. We'll begin today's class laying down on our mat in Shavasana. So make your way down on your yoga mat with your arms and legs extended. And then you have your head down, maybe rock your hips side to side so you can find a nice spot here on the floor, feeling comfortable in your back. Maybe extend your arms over your head with your palms facing up if it feels good in your body. So you can feel both shoulders staying down on the mat. Close your eyes and take a few breaths here. Connecting to yourself. Maybe do a full body scan, noticing sensations in your body. Check in with yourself. Noticing if you feel any discomfort, perhaps pain, or any other sensations. Slowing down your breath, deepening your breath. My life is filled with love and joy. And when you're ready, do the full body stretch when you're reaching with your arms and legs to the opposite side of the room. Nice stretch in the morning, making up your whole body, and then bend your knees and we will do the eagle crunches. So from the knees bended, cross your right leg over your left and cross your right arm behind your left, finding eagle arms as well. If you like, do the full bind here, so you're crossing the foot behind the ankle, and then on exhale, lift your shoulders, lift your head, touch the knees to the elbows. And inhale, extend here. Exhale, knees to the elbows, inhale, extend. And exhale, knee to the elbows and back, extend. Hover over the mat, don't touch the floor. And another 4. And 2. And the last one. And then release, find the T-shaped arms over the goalpost arms and bring the knees to the right for reclining twist. And maybe turn your face to the left. Take a few breaths here, softening the muscles of your face and your neck. And then release here. We will do another side. So unbind your legs. And cross your left leg over your right and cross your left arm behind your right. Finding eagle arms and legs. And then on next exhale, engage your core, hug your belly toward the spine and crunch here. Knees to the elbows and extend on inhale. Exhale. And back. And 6. And 5. And 4. 3, 2 more, almost there, and then release. Allow your knees fall to the left. Here you can press with your left foot on the side of your right knee or right leg. Turn your face to the right. If you like, side to the mouse here. And then release. Maybe do a few windshield wipes movement, moving your knees side to side, releasing your low back. And then bring your knees on the side of the ribs here. Then lift your feet up, slide your arms inside of the knees to grab the ankles or the pinky side of the feet. So you'll find the happy baby pose. And then here, if you like, you can rock side to side. And once you have our low back down on the mat, And the head staying down on the mat as well. And you're pressing with the hands on the tops of your feet. It's nice hip opener pose. And it's also just the pose that brings in energy, positive energy. Happy baby. Let's release. Bring your knees together, knees on the knee, hands on the kneecaps, and start rocking, rolling here. Massaging your back. Create the momentum and then come to seated. Cross your shins, finding the easy pose. We'll take we'll do a few poses here. Press your hands on the knees, on the side of your hips, whatever feels good. Here we are going to draw a few circles with our upper body here. This movement can be as fast as you like and also as big as you like. So basically we're just bringing some energy to the upper body. So on exhale, you lean forward. On inhale, back and to the side and back. And then reverse. Draw a few circles another way. You can add the shoulders to this movement. You can even close your eyes and do whatever feels good in your body for this moment. And then release. Finding the easy pose when you have your spine prolongated. Then rest your fingertips on the shoulders here. Lift your elbows so they are aligned with your shoulders. And then we are going to twist here. On exhale, you twist to the right and then twist slightly to the left. So it's look like this. It's fast movement usually, but you can do it a little slower if you feel you need to slow down. You can also force the breath here. So it will be a couple of breaths when you can hear the sound of breath. So it looks like this. Like somebody punching you in your abdomen. It should energize your whole body. And 2. And the last one. And then we'll do the same movement to the left. We want to have our back nice and long here. Take another 2. And last, press and release. Lift your arms over your head on exhale, fold forward. Reach to the top of your yoga mat here. If you like, rock side to side, opening through the sides. Keep your both hips grounded. And also you can relax your head and shake your head, nodding yes or no. And then from here, press yourself on the all fours, coming to the table pose and to the downward facing dog. Extend those legs. Maybe walk your dog, pedaling your feet, stretching the hamstrings, the calves. Maybe wiggle your hips side to side. Shake your head, relaxing your neck. And then from downward facing dog, we're going to find the plank pose. So you can stay in a full plank or you can modify with your knees down. I will do the knees down first. And then we are going to tap our right shoulder with the left hand and left shoulder with the right hand. And then on inhale, come back to the downward facing dog. Lower down your knees on exhale, tap, tap. Back to the downward facing dog. One more time we'll show modification and then do the full variation. You're welcome to do the full variation already. And to the downward facing dog, full plank pose this time. But you're welcome to modify. And back to the downward facing dog. 3 more times. When you tap in your shoulders, do this movement slow and controlled. And also don't rock your hips to the side. And 2. And the last one. Nice. Come back to the downward facing dog. Shake off. Find downward facing dog without movements. Lift your right leg up. Bend the knee. Open your hips to the right. Maybe roll your ankle here. Keeping your shoulders squared. They're facing the yoga mat. Reverse the movement. Then square your hips, bring your knee to the nose, shift your shoulders over your wrist and step in between your hands. Finding lunge pose. And then twist. Left hand staying down, lift your right arm up to the twist. And release. Keep the both hands on the side of your feet, on the side of your front foot. Here, if you have blocks handy, you can rest your hands on the blocks. Maybe bring your back foot closer to the front. We are going to extend the both knees, come into the pyramid pose. Bend your knees on exhale. Inhale, extend, and continue like this. It's nice to have the spine elongated. So if you have these blocks handy, use them. We're more focusing here on the joints, so it's nice, easy movement in your joints. Let's do one more. Keep your knee bended. Step to the top of your yoga mat to the forward fold. Slide your feet a little wider, closer to the edges of the mat. Soften your knees. Grab the opposite elbows with opposite hands. Here, rock side to side. Shake your head. Nodding yes, nodding no. Feel like you're getting taller 1 inch. And then release your arms. Maybe bring your feet closer to each other, hips distance apart. And then inhale, rise up to standing. Exhale, release. From the mountain pose, you will do a few side stretches. Lift your arms over your head. Grab your left wrist with your right hand and lean to the right for lateral stretch. Maybe look up here so you can see the ceiling. You have your left arm on the side of your head with your ear. And release, switch. Grab your right wrist and pull yourself to the left for the side stretch in your right side. And release. Both arms on the side, shake off. You'll do the balancing chair pose. So it's the next step after the normal chair pose. So bring your hands to your heart, then come on your tippy toes, so lift your heels up. And then start squatting down to the chair pose. Bending your knees as deep as you like. Notice your back is flat here, so tailbone tucked, pressing the pelvis forward. Here you can extend your arms to make it a little higher, or you can hold the wall to help yourself to balance. So you can keep your also heels down. Your choice here, your variation of the pose that's good for you today. Let's extend our knees, coming up, and then go down your heels and shake off. Good job for trying. Let's make our way down on our mat, so we will do another side of the sequence. On inhale, lift your arms over your head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step with your right foot back. Step with your left foot back. Plank pose. Chaturanga down. Yoga push-up on knees, just chin coming to the up dog. Take a breath here. And then press yourself to the table pose. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up to the downward facing dog. We'll do another side. So this time lift your left leg up to the three-leg dog. Bend the knee, open your hips to the left. Maybe roll your ankle. Perhaps stuck your left hip over your right. You're looking straight down in front of you on yoga mat. Then square your hips, shift your shoulders over your wrist and step in between your hands, finding lunge pose. Right hand staying down. We are going to twist to the left. And release. Both hands on the side of your front leg. Maybe bring your back foot closer to the front. Extend your both knees. And then bend. And continue like this, warming up the joints. Notice you're not locking your front knee, so keep a micro bend in your knee when you're extending your knee. One more, then keep your knee bent and step to the top of your yoga mat to the forward fold. Engage your core, rise up. Exhale, release. We'll do one more balancing pose for today, a lot of balance today. It will be number 4 pose. You can modify in the chair pose like we did first time. So here you can grab the wall, hold the wall for balance. Find the mountain pose when you have your feet hips distant apart. Bring your hands to your heart and then start softening your knees, slightly squatting down. Shift the weight of the body on your right foot and then place your left ankle on top of your right knee. So from the front it looks like this. You're sending your left knee down and back. Squat a little deeper if you like. Hips are squared, hands in your heart. And take a few breaths here in a number 4 pose. We want to have our back flat again. Like, notice if you're arching your spine, press the pelvis forward like we did in the chair pose. You can also extend your arms, or you can rest the elbows inside of your left leg. So you can press with your left elbow to the inner knee and just open your left hip deeper. Another press here, and then release, come up and shake off. Let's do another side. So left foot is the base foot, hands in your heart, sink your hips down, and place your right ankle on top of your left. Send your right knee back. Take a few breaths here. Notice you're not digging with the toes of your left foot. You're pressing just with four corners of your foot. So maybe lift the toes of your left foot, spread them and place them back. And then release and shake off. Good job, everyone. Now we're ready to make our way down on our yoga mats to finish the yoga practice. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Rest your hands on the mat. Step with your both feet back, finding plank pose. Chaturanga down, come into the cobra or up dog. And then find table and then come to seated, finding the easy pose. Now take a few cleansing breaths here to finish our practice. Rest your hands on the knees, gently close your eyes. Slow down your breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. My life is filled with love and joy. Bring your hands to your heart. Together we bow. Namaste. Thank you, yogis, for joining me for another day of practice. Have a wonderful day and see you tomorrow.